Good morning. Well, it's a better day out today. The sun's gonna come out. It's not super hot. Should be a good day. It's plenty wet after the 8/10s we had yesterday, so I doubt we'll be in the fields at all today. But the plan here this morning is when Brock gets here, him and I are gonna take the old red truck and go to Berkey. We're gonna bring the 8300 and the sprayer back so that those are here. I got some spraying that needs to be done, some more beans, and we need the 8300 for some stuff after wheat comes out, and we might put that air seeder on it to plant some double crop beans. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna go down and check on the progress on the house this morning, say good morning to the framing crew, and then we'll be back. Brock should be here and we'll head to Berkey. Okay, so when Dad took the sprayer down there a couple weeks ago when I was gone, he just brought this red truck back. We usually keep it down to Berkey, so Brock and I are taking it down, and we're gonna leave it there, bring the tractor and the sprayer back. All right, well, we made it. Brock's gonna bring that tractor around. We're actually gonna pull our gravity wagons home. We use those for wheat, so we're gonna leave that packer and disc or field cultivator set over there. Because, well, we might use it down here this fall, we might not. You never know, but it's a good spot to leave it set. So Phil's actually pulling these two home with his pickup. And since we're taking that tractor back, we're gonna pull that third one just with the tractor. What's wrong? We gotta take the clevis off the tractor. Well, I was gonna go put up the signs while I was here because I had a pile of them. I've got signs and posts and everything that I need, right? Yeah. I can't find the bolts. All these signs got taken apart down here. I thought there would be a bucket of bolts with them, but not finding them. So I guess I'll leave them here and come back with a bag of the plastic sign bolts sometime, and we'll get them. Oh well. Well, we'll get these this wagon hooked up, and then we'll head out. Brock's gonna take this tractor. I'm gonna take the sprayer. I'm gonna beat him because I can go faster. See you back in Waldron. I would do a time lapse for you, but my battery on my GoPro is 25%, and I don't think it's gonna make it back there. Made it. All right, so I know things are wet right here at the farm from the rain we had yesterday. The field of beans that I want to spray, or one of them, is the field that we irrigated last year. It's 3.5 miles north of here. And I want to go see how much rain we got up there and see if it's dry enough we can spray or not. Beautiful looking soybeans up here. Look at them. Nice. It is a little too wet up here to spray. It did definitely got a fair amount of rain. It's pretty sticky, so maybe tomorrow. It's we're through the 9-10 days in a row of rain that we were supposed to get. The next 4 or 5 days look really nice and sunny and not rainy, so things are going to dry up. We're going to get started with wheat harvest, and we can be a little bit patient to come up here and get these sprayed. All right, I'm going to run and get some lunch real quick. Phil is working on our top dry burner, that GSI bin, and it was given an error code about a vapor high limit switch sensor or something. I don't know. We haven't used that burner since fall of 19. We didn't use it last year at all. So I'm not sure what's causing the issue, but we're going to change that sensor and see. He was going to get it apart. I'm going to go eat lunch and come back and we'll help him some more. Okay, I'm back from lunch. Phil must have went to go see if he could find that part that we need. I want to take the loader off of this tractor because we're going to hook it up to that sprayer, and I don't want the loader on it for that job, and for most of the stuff we use it for in the summer, we don't need the loader. But I need to take the forks off and put that bucket on in order to unhook it. So we're moving some stuff around. I'm trying to, Brock's getting me a hammer so I can get that bucket off of there. Buckets are switched, or I got the bucket on. We put those parking stands in, and then you pull these pins. You gotta play with the loader and get it just right. Oh, did he get that side? Yep, he did. So now there's a trick to this. Playing with the hydraulics to get it to pop up out of the cradle. I don't remember what the trick is because I do this once a year. figure it out. Well, it took me a minute, but we figured it out. Got it out of the cradle, now we just got to unhook our hydraulic hoses. Okay, looks like a tractor again. I mean, kidding, it's still a tractor with a loader on. It's just weird for us because we don't run a loader on very much. This is the only one. And we don't use it that much, but it is nice for pushing snow in the winter. The backhoe is just a lot more maneuverable and handier, so we usually use that. So I'm gonna pull this in front of the shop. We're gonna make sure the PTO shaft is right and get that monitor mounted in here. And then we can hook up to the sprayer, which Brock has already got dug out. Okay, we got our monitor put in and it works. It did not work before, but I sent it into AliExpress. They fixed it. So hooking up a sprayer, I need those wires. All right, so we're getting this thing all hooked up. We checked all the tires. I haven't run the PTO pump yet or anything, but so the sprayer's got that Hiniker monitor there that I had sent into AliExpress to have them fix it. So that runs into independently, but we don't have any guidance on that display. So I like to put a Greenstar monitor in this tractor. Now, it doesn't do auto steer. We don't have integrated auto steer on this tractor. I could put an ATU or a Auto-Trac universal steering wheel on there. I'm not gonna do that right now because it's just easier to just hand steer it. But we're going old school this year. So we've got the Starfire ITC, which won't even do auto steer if I wanted it to. And when we bought that air seeder earlier this summer, it came with a GS2 1800 display, old school here. But it'll do what I need it to do for making me a guidance line. It'll even document if I want it to. So I got that hooked up and all associated wire harnesses, foot switch for the sprayer that we've got to get access to, a whole mess of wires down there, you know, all that good stuff. But it should work. Okay, so that's good. Ready to go. We just need to run some water through it and test the sprayer, but I'm fairly confident it's good to go. I gotta put the 4020 back in the barn. Jack's up. He's working on fixing the air conditioning in the 4440 for us because it hasn't been working, and it's no fun mowing roadsides when it's hot and no air conditioning, which I haven't had to do yet, but Dad has, so we'll try and fix it. Bad news, we've got a Freon leak. It appears won't take, well, it'll take it, but it's not, the high pressure side's not going up, so no good. Phil told me that he would like Brock to wash this truck. Now y'all think I'm picky and critical. Brock's a little scared right now, but he'll be fine. Phil said, I've already power washed it. It needs washed, which means a bucket and scrubbing, and it doesn't look too bad at the moment if you ask me. But we'll let Brock wash for a while. This is the truck I painted 4 or 5 years ago. If you get just right, she's got a real pretty gold pearl in it. Oh, it's beautiful. It is a little dirty. Could use some cleaning. Okay. I think I got everything caught up that I was trying to do today. So, I'm taking a bucket. We're gonna walk across the field into this wheat field and take a sample. I'll show you as we go. This looks like a mature, ripe wheat field to me. So, for collecting a sample, here's what I do. We just kind of walk through it. I'll stick my hand out here, pop some heads off, throw them in the bucket. Once we get a bucket full, which takes a little while, we'll take it back to the shop and shell it out. And I'll show you that when we get there. I try and walk through some of the high ground, some of the low ground, get a relatively representative sample. I'm gonna walk a big loop around this house. Okay, I walked all the way around. I've got a full bucket. Now we need the grain out of the heads. How do we do that, you ask? I have a trick. You can sit there and do it by hand. Pull all the heads apart, separate the chaff. Oh no, that would take all day. I have a cheat. Hand wheat thresher, and it works real good.
Be a little gentle until you get it worked down, and then, yep, just keep stirring. Then after a while, you can start seeing the loose kernels in there, and it's time to start adding air to the mix, which I can't do with one hand. Eventually, we just let the air do the work, stir it a little bit, and we blow all the chaff and crap out, and we end up with a fairly decent, clean wheat sample. Well, that's a pretty decent sample. We got plenty there to test it, so we'll go in and do it. Chewing on them, they feel wetter than they did the other day when I crunched on them. My guess is 17–18%, but it might be wetter than that, I don't know.
Dryer.
It's a little wet yet, but not terrible. It's getting there. All right. Oh yeah, how about that wheat? So 20.5%, it's wet for wheat. So just for reference, we want our wheat to be 13% to store it, to haul it to the elevator, not get docked, maybe 13.5. Either way, 20.5 is wet. Here's the thing though. I really want to plant some double crop beans. We've got lots of moisture to grow double crop beans, so it makes sense to take the wheat out as quickly as possible so they can get the straw baled so we can plant the double crop beans. So with that being said, I'll combine it at 17–18% and we'll run it through the dryer just to gain 2 or 3 days and get some of those beans planted 2 or 3 days sooner. So I really think tomorrow afternoon we're gonna get started combining, and with the weather like we've got now where it's nice and sunny and warm and it's supposed to be lower humidity tomorrow, that wheat's gonna dry fast. We may take off 2 or 3 dryer batches at 16, 17, 18%, but it may be down to 13 or 14 by the end of the day. So you never know. Wheat fluctuates quite a bit with the moisture outside. It'll pick up some from the dew overnight. Rain will do that, just like we saw here. It's different than corn. Corn kind of dries down slowly but consistently and doesn't pick up moisture. Beans and wheat will fluctuate throughout the day. I forgot to take those monitors off. Well, I didn't. Brock didn't take those monitors off. That's okay. I'll get them at some point here. I've got this screen trailer. I'm gonna load some signs up. Go do another round of signs here this afternoon. It's getting kind of late, but I'll do some. Not a whole lot of house update today, other than they did a lot of bracing on the inside and got the exterior sheeting all put on. So I think they're pretty darn close to being ready for trusses. I don't know if they're coming tomorrow and would work on that, or if it'll be next week, but that'll be exciting. All right, I got a dozen signs or so there. We'll go throw these up quick. Somebody called me a while ago looking for a box of beans, so I think somebody's coming to pick one up, but they want them untreated, so I don't have to do anything other than be here to load them. We've got some awfully nice looking stuff in places, you know what? This is some of that later planted the last day we planted, so it's a little bit shorter, but it's just beautiful, green, nice, growing fast. Looks great. Well, I don't know if you can hear me because of the wind, but here's some of the fields that we hooked that sprayer up today for spraying manganese on beans on this muck, high organic matter, black soil here. Dad's already given them one shot, and they're greener than they were, but some of them are starting to turn yellow again. So when it dries out, maybe the first of the week, we're gonna come back over here, give them another shot of manganese, probably do at least one more, you know, 2 more, that one and another one this year, and hopefully at least get some beans out of them. One thing I have noticed the last couple of days, that pinch row compaction that we could see a week ago has gotten less severe. The rain and the rapid growth of the corn has evened it up a little bit, and it's not as noticeable. That's good. That's really good. Okay, I'm done putting up signs for today. I did 12, 11, 12, something like that. Anyway, that guy's on his way to pick up those beans. One of those boxes over there. So I'm gonna wait around here. I think I'm gonna try and stash that refrigerator back in behind my boat and move some stuff around. Probably pick up signs until he gets here. Okay, there goes that box. I got some sorting done in here. And yeah, I didn't do any signs, but that's okay. All right, well, I'm going home. So I think we're going to combine wheat tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. And I've been wanting to go and find a corn plant to dissect for you guys. I might do that in the morning. I don't know. We'll see what else is going on. But I think we're ready to go. So just kind of waiting on the ground and the wheat to dry up a little bit. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions and comments, leave them down below. And as always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you in the morning.